Alright guys, here we are at Walmart in Grand Forks, and our campground that we're going to stay at for the next night, possibly two, because we're waiting on our COVID test results to be emailed to us from CVS. So we're going to stay at the Red River campground RV park. Carly's here waiting patiently while Cheryl's in Walmart right now, currently getting our supplies. This is going to be like the last major grocery store stop before we head up into Canada. So we're getting everything right here right now, and then we can just camp out at the campground for the next day or two, and we'll have everything to go across the border. So I'll be going in shortly after she gets back. We always have to go one at a time with Carly Buggas here, right Carly? Because she's a nervous wreck when her mommy leaves her, right Carly? Yeah, you hear me. Yeah, but this ride went pretty good. It was about 3.5 hours from St. Cloud. Actually, it was close to 4. We drove about 40 minutes into CVS. We got our testing done there, as you saw, and then it was about 3.5 hours from there to here, Grand Forks. So we're happy. It was a short day today. It's about a little after 3 o'clock right now, and can't wait to get to the campground, hook up, and settle down for the evening. Guys, we made it into Red River Park here. It's on the Minnesota border, right next to North Dakota. I'm just hooking everything up, water, sewer, electric, and I'm just waiting for our safeguard electric circuit to state that the power is clean and safe here. And Carly, she's already having fun out here. But look at all this area she's got. We can just throw her the ball. She's good off the leash with just playing ball back and forth. Otherwise, we usually have her leashed, of course, in any park. But she's more scared of other people. She just loves to play ball, though. All right, so we got to get the slides out, awning out. Well, it's kind of windy. I think I'll leave the awning in this evening, and then we might go get some dinner. We might order. I saw an Italian restaurant right up the street at the park entrance, within walking distance. I might see if they got like a nice lasagna for dinner tonight. We'll see. All right, guys, we're going out to check out this park and explore, because Carly, when we got in, she played some ball, but she ate dinner. I ate some leftovers, and that Italian restaurant was closed. So now we're out exploring. Oh, there's another similar rig to ours. It looks like it's a newer one. The Tiffin Allegro open road, right across from ours. There's another Tiffin over there in the distance. So these are pretty unique right here. They're kind of like, you kind of loop in, right? The site, loop in there, loop in right here. All your hookups are on the correct side. And the Red River is right over there. And the Red River goes all the way up to Canada. So we'll be kind of following that Red River all the way up to the border in a couple days. Now, when I booked this online, it showed all of these sites were reserved tonight, or tomorrow night, and tonight. Look at this. This place is, I don't even think it's half full. So I don't know how that happens. But luckily I got us one more additional night because our COVID test, the first one I took yesterday, I haven't got results back yet. So, and then me and Cheryl just took one today, and I lost the footage on that because it re-recorded over my dash cam because I have a small memory card in it. I gotta update that, get a larger memory card. Just kind of ticked off about losing that footage. And I'm going to sit down here with you guys in a little bit here and just show you everything we needed, just go over everything we needed, how to schedule for the COVID test, you know, how to go about doing it, what documents you're going to need. We'll go over all of that. But we're just going to enjoy for a couple days, hang out here, I guess, and wait for our results. Once we get the results, we'll be headed to the border. And at this point, we're so close to the border. Grand Forks. How far is Grand Forks? About an hour from here is the border. So we'll be there soon. Right after we get the test results, we'll be on the road. I was hoping to head up there in the morning hours. Thought it might be less busy, but who knows? I don't know. Unless we got something. I know we're not going to get them tonight, but if we got them tomorrow night, before tomorrow night, then we could wake up the next morning and go.
24 hours is at 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
So.
Yeah, if we got it, the test results within 24 hours from today, it would be 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Shoot, then we could go tomorrow afternoon if we wanted to.
Yep.
Carly's got her lights on.
I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's not dark enough yet.
I got them on flashing mode.
I think we were supposed to be on one of these campsites at the back here.
Oh yeah, we were originally booked on 105E campsite here, but we got here and they put us on the same site, so I don't have to switch sites now tomorrow.
Look at this big tree.
What are we in? 56?
57.
57. We're in 57 now. Site 57 here if you're interested. You come here, look at between the campsites and stuff. If you look down there, there's lots of green grass in between these sections, so makes it nice. Yeah, you got your own yard. Once you sit up there and you put your balcony or your canopy out, then you've got your own kind of yard in front of you. So and these were about $50 a night. Look guys, there's some deer back there. I might have to zoom in. But they're going over toward the Red River. There they go, they're off. Hopping along. And this was the site we were gonna be at. This is the original one we booked, 105E. So we just kind of walked around here. This is where we would have been. This is a pretty nice site here too. But if I stayed here, it was reserved for tomorrow night. I'd have to move. And I would have had to move over to where we are now. But when we got to registration, the lady there said, well, it's open tonight too, so you can just stay over there to where we are now. Otherwise, we would have had to move from here tomorrow because it was booked tomorrow night. Now, the deer went back through here. We kind of walked through this jogging path to see if we could see them a little closer maybe. I think they're over there. Yeah, I do see one. I see him turning his head beyond that tree, yeah. Once we walk past this bushy tree here, we might get to see him. There's another one a little bit closer to us up here. Right next to the jogging path. Right out there. He's kind of looking at us now and looking at the joggers now. There he is. He or she. Right there. Hey guy, how you doing?
See him really good from right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see him good.
We're not that far away.
Yeah, he's just looking at us.
Mm-hmm.
Looking straight at us. Deer in the headlights.
Yep.
Deer in the camera.
Oh, there he goes.
There he is.
Oh.
Oh, wow. He's putting on a show for us.
Yep.
Ran over to another partner over there.
Mm-hmm.
Still looking back, it looks like. See if he got away from us. There he goes again.
He's not jumping that high this time. Oh, there's 3 of them right there. 2 more.
Yep.
See them?
Yep.
There they all go.
Wow, I can't believe how many of them there are right around here, right
Yeah.
next to this campground.
Hmm.
Red River Campground. If you guys want to see some deer.
Carly didn't get to see any.
She can't see them over those tall weeds.
No.
She probably wants to know, what is Mommy and Daddy talking about?
Don't bore your viewers with too much deer stuff.
Yeah. And that about wraps up our walk for this evening. We're coming up to our lot right behind me. And I just noticed, I don't know. There's like a restroom area right there. Restroom house area. And then our lot behind me there. Tucked up right next to that tree right there. Hopefully it's a nice and sturdy tree for the night.
This is probably a shower house here.
Yeah, looks like maybe a shower house right there. Or a bathroom house. So like I told you, there's like big yards in front of your RV sites right here. And this site, or this campground, Red River Campground, mostly caters to RVs. So that's nice. Sites are pretty level. I did adjust it, you know, of course, with our levelers, power levelers. It does have a nice fire pit there. You got the fire pit right there. You could grill over it. Of course, every lot comes with the picnic table. And there's our Rockstar bus. Alright, so I just got back from the park, Red River Park office up there around the corner, and they gave us a refund for tonight because me and Cheryl talked and we're going to go ahead and head up to the little small town Pemina right next to the Canadian border and just fill up the tank there, top it off, and just wait there for our CVS COVID result to email us back into their app. MyCHART app is what you want to download if you're doing something like this. And you'll get an email notice as soon as those results come back. And I already did one. I could go over right now today. I've got my first result back. the one that Cheryl couldn't do 2 days ago, I went ahead and did it. So, and then I did it the next day with her because we didn't want to be off days. So I'm gonna have 2 successful test results shortly, hopefully today.
Lady has that whole coat there. She sits in the front passenger seat. Car sitting there yesterday when we got here.
Alright guys, we're in a small town called Pemina on, it's right off Route 29, and we're about 2 miles away from the Canadian-USA border, and my wife's in a little small grocery store area right around the corner there. So I'm just going through making sure we have all our documents, and I'm just going to run through this stuff with you, what you're going to need. Of course, we're taking our COVID cards showing our 2 vaccine shots, one for me, one for my wife, and we've got our passports, of course. Make sure they're not expired, and you're going to need these 2 apps, the ARRIVECAN app at the bottom there, ARRIVECAN right here. So open that up, I'll show you what that app has in it. You got to pre-fill this out 72 hours in advance. I've already done that about 3 days ago. So it's giving me a trip summary there. And I can go into receipt, and it just kind of tells, I guess, the border agent who you are and what your plan is coming into the country. So the other app you're going to need, if I exit that one, MyCHART App. And that's going to show your negative, hopefully negative, COVID test that you need to have within 72 hours of crossing the border. If you pass the 72-hour mark, you can't use it. You've got to go get another one. So I'm going to show you if I go into the CVS MyCHART app. Now you might have Walgreens or something that you went to. We went to CVS for a COVID test. So, and I tested negative here, as you see. You can see that. So I can show this to the border agent when we cross. And I believe that's all we're going to need, guys. Probably your driver's license too. I've got a driver's license got to pull out, and then my wife's driver's license. So we're all set. We're just waiting for our COVID test result to come back. You saw I have mine, but that was one I managed to keep my appointment the day before, and then my wife accidentally canceled hers when we had problems with our RV slide coming out, and then she canceled it. I wish she didn't cancel it. Anyway, we scheduled her and me the very next morning to go get another shot, or not another shot, another COVID test. So we both got our results supposedly coming in sometime this afternoon, this evening. I guess, what time is it now? It's about 4:45. So we're just going to try to hang out here in this town and wait for our results to come through. Who knows, we might be here overnight waiting, because it's not promised within 24 hours. They say 1 to 2 days. My first one came back in 1 day. The next evening it came in. So it came in, I guess, yesterday evening. So we're expecting the same results time frame on our second, or my second test, and hers. And then we'll be headed across the border. So here comes Cheryl from the little shop in town in Pemina. She's got a couple bags of groceries or something. It looks like she had to pick up some special stuff from the USA for her mom that her mom likes to get whenever she's over here. All right, hopefully we'll see you next across the border.
Minute Clinic. Your test result is ready. To view it, go to link to i.cvs.com. This link will expire in 5 days. Do you want to reply?
No.
So we might be ready. Right?
Okay then.
Let me finish this.
Wait for mommy to finish working.
I know. That's right, no.
Me and my wife. And our doggy. In Odessa, Florida. I got a photo of it. All right. Here. Our COVID cards are in our passport. We're going to stop by Emerson to my brother-in-law's, and then to my mother-in-law. She lives in Lorette. 2 weeks. Yes, both. We got 2 cases of natural light and 2 cases of cool smokes. No. Yeah. They're at my home in Kentucky and in Florida. And safe. Yeah. There's Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah, it shows the 2. I had 2 tests, but then I'm trying to load it, but it just. These are the 2 tests I got, one day after the other. Yep. All right. You too. Thank you. All right, guys, we made it. Crossed the border to Canada. High five. That's how you do it. Now we're going to stop by this little town, Emerson here. That's where Cheryl's mom used to live, and her brother actually there at the house now, we believe. So we're going to stop in and make a quick visit. So we did it. We made it across that Canadian border. the dude there was very professional, nice, and understood all the issues and knew that we had all the right criteria in place to go ahead and legally cross the border and go on with our Canadian trip. So next stop is going to be my mother-in-law's house. And Cheryl just went into Tim Hortons to get a coffee.
For me? You were?
Did they have that donut?
Right here.
All right. All right, I got a glazed donut from Tim Hortons, and she got a Tim Hortons coffee.
And I got a cookie for my niece.
And a cookie for our niece.
Our niece.
All right, I'm at my mother-in-law's house now. We made it, and this is her house. It's a side view, nice covered deck area there. Shed out back, the small little yard there. Her dog Pepper can easily come out there. Little side yard. She's the end mobile home unit here in this on this street in this park. And looks like she needs a little tree work done, some tree trimming. But we managed to squeeze this big monster rig in here, and I used my adapter to switch it to 110. So I got an extension cord coming out of her house there. It's working really well. Of course, we can't run the air, and today is one of the hottest days of the season for Canada. It's like 85 degrees, so I could have really used the air today. But we're going to try to stay here for a while instead of going to a local campground. I did go scope them out, but they're not all that great, and they have zero internet service. Let me show you the side here. So we did squeeze in that side right there. Got our slides out. So we managed to get in there and took up her whole front yard. And then yesterday we did stop and get a rental vehicle. That's our rental vehicle, that GMC there. Drives really nice. And so that's about it. I'll be hanging out here for a few days, sucking off her internet. But so far so good.